Don't ever ask me why I'm so strong. Obviously, it's because I done went back natural. Whole arm day. Baby, I'm tired. Ain't no such thing as needing to do no arm day in the gym if you were natural. Especially if you 4C. Especially if you got TWA. Girl. Welcome back, honey. So, mind you, this after we used that SheaMoisture line. My mama said, if you ain't got nothing good to say, just don't say it at all. I just didn't feel nothing, so I went in. Thankfully, I brought this Aunt Jackie's Quench Leave-In Conditioner. I was trying to get the whole entire line, but they didn't have the leave-in conditioner at the Sally's I went to. So I just put this all over my head. I did go in with more, and I sprayed it with more water. Because if you are a natural, you know you should not be doing your hair on no dry hair, not even really damp. It should be moist if you want to keep in that locking in moisture. But I went in with this black castor oil and shea butter, African shea butter that I got from the beauty supply store. So before I did that, I was like, dang, I need to part my hair because I cannot put it all over. It's going to dry. You just know how it is. You can't be trying to work all over. You got to take sections. Speaking of this black castor oil and shea butter, so mind you, this video was recorded in December. It is now March, right? So I've been trying that line consecutively. Like, it's the only thing I've been using my hair because I'm trying to, like, give it a fair chance. And it's still just, my hair has just not been moisturized. But I remember when I did this twist out, the first time I ever used the product, I was like, dang, my hair is it was juicy. Why is it not getting back like that? And I didn't remember that I used the Jamaican black castor oil and the shea butter too. So that's what was giving my hair the moisture in real life, not the products, unfortunately. But sidebar for a second, mind you, I said this was December. In April of the year, or April that same year, last year, so 2024, April, this was December 2024. December? I just said that, didn't I? I'm sorry, y'all. In April 2024, I cut my hair off completely bald. And this is where my hair at. We're going to do a length check at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But back to what we're using. So I did purchase the gel from the line. This gel, I felt like it was just like any other gel. Should have been $16, $14, however much dollars it was. Probably not. I didn't see much difference. But I did read the bottle a week or two after this style, and it did say it's for like slick backs or whatever. So for it to be able to give me some elongation for my little 4C coils, I wasn't mad at it. It's probably I'm gonna be honest with you, it's probably my favorite item just because I love gels. And it wasn't like cakey. But you know what? When I did use that gel without the shea butter, it did, what is that word? When it did flake. It flaked a little bit. So actually, throw the whole thing away. I'm really trying to give grace because, you know, I want to like SheaMoisture. It's for us, supposedly. Well, anyway, after putting all the products in and combing through my hair, detangling and all the things, I went ahead and started twisting. You're going to see here on the sides, I start off on my sides for most of all of my styles just because it just seemed like my hair can get done faster. You're going to see that on the sides, I was using these parts that I thought were small, but by the time I got to the middle, I'm like, oh no, these are actually big. So bear with me, but I just want to show y'all the difference of like what the size would look like if it was this big compared to what I really ended up having. And I also show how small I actually went at the middle of the video, so keep watching. So I left this in real time because I wanted y'all to see how gentle I am with my hair. I'm gentle with hair in general. Like, I just don't be wanting to be rough or break through hair or whatever the case may be. But obviously it takes a little bit longer when you're more gentle. But me personally, I'm going to be gentle, okay? But yeah, speaking of how long it took, this took me 4 hours. I watched Angel Reese podcast. I listened to two of my favorite albums, one by Sunday and one by, actually three. Restore by Ryan O'Fay and Purify Love by Madison Ryan. But hold on, pause. Back to this. Okay, you see how in the middle the sections are smaller, but I like that because you really can't see the part that much. So I'm like contemplating. should I redo the sides? So I finished the middle right here, and I started thinking, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and start taking the sides out one by one and redoing them. But the way I did it basically was like, if it was already one twist, I just made each twist into two. You're gonna see what I'm saying. But yeah, speaking back to the time thing, it took me 4 hours, girl. 4 hours, like, oh my gosh, I was kind of tired, and it was the night before a road trip. But yeah, I had listened to 3 albums, watched the podcast, and I watched a long sit down video, which I want y'all to listen to, which is going to be coming up in a little bit. So I'm only gonna put like a little snippet in it, and I'm gonna leave a link below so y'all can listen to it, because it actually was a good thing, and it actually just blessed me just now. So yeah. By the time I actually made it to the sides, my hair had dried, and I had to re-wet it just so that the twist can be as juicy as the middle. But yeah, here I go. I'm about to split them in half, and then actually I want to speed this up so we can get out of here. Okay, so when it comes to the back, one, can't see the back of my head, but two, I don't know, I guess I was kind of getting more tired, and I was kind of wanting to be done with it, but also I didn't want to cheat myself, so I just didn't use a comb to part, which I actually really like. You're going to see in the end. I free parted, basically just pulling hairs out of anywhere, and that's how I got that. So now we at the top, baby, to the very last section. Oh, God, it's good. Y'all, I'm like, I did not know my head was this big. Oh my gosh. So now I'm going to give like a detail instructions on how to do this. So you want to make sure that you are combing the product all the way through from the root to the ends, making sure that it's all the way detangled. And you're going to see as I get on the next one, but the parts for the size that I want are very small, like probably about 2 of the teeth, the comb teeth. You see what I'm trying to say right here? Like, it's very small because that section is not even, it's too big. I want to break that in half again just to get the size that I really want. And you see how small that section is. And then I want to break that in half. And that's going to be 2 separate twists, if that makes sense. But you want it to be like really small. Like, you see how the space at the top of the comb, that's probably as much as I want the space for the horizontal line before I cut it vertically. The part, you know what I mean? Okay, and for the twist, you want to kind of twist tightly. It's kind of like a spring twist I'm doing, and you just twist tightly and like as much as you can in a twist. Like, don't make it a loose twist, basically. And just like that, we're done. I think. Okay, yeah, we're done. It's all done. I'm gonna turn to the back so y'all can see what the free parts look like. It's just going the way that the direction of my hair naturally goes. And I like that. It kind of just wraps around my head. That's cute. Okay, I'm going to play on my edges, but y'all listen, because this is good motivation.
Just because you don't have theoretically everything that you think you need, the best equipment, the best resources, the training, that doesn't mean that you're still not called to be exceptional at your role. Because had I allowed those circumstances to affirm for me that I wasn't ready or that I wasn't good enough to go into the space, I easily could have been the worst performing in the space. I could have not made any connections. I could have just gone about it in the absolute worst way. That would have made them re-question if I was the right hire. But I didn't allow that to happen. And that's been the story of my life in so many instances where I decide in the day to start an agency or decide in the day to move in this type of apartment. So many people would have disqualified themselves before even trying to go into the process. Before even trying to prove themselves, you disqualify yourself and you say, I'm not worthy. When God made you worthy, He made you worthy before you even were given a name. He gave you purpose before you were ever even given a name. He gave you purpose before you were given a title. So why wait for someone else to validate or affirm for you that it's going to be okay. You decide for yourself that it's going to be okay. You decide to show up as though it's okay. And it just might turn out to be okay. And even if it doesn't turn out to be okay in that moment, doesn't mean that it's not going to be okay in the future. And that's the perspective that I gained.
So to finish this off, because I want to take care of my scalp too, I'm putting in this Blue Magic grease and then another grease. I forgot the name. I'll have to put the title. Put the name in the description. But anyway, it's for growth, for scalp, all the things. I think it was like a herbal growth grease. Anyway, I mix them together and I put them on my fingertips so that I can get it to my scalp, and I'm just putting them in between each twist or like wherever the parts are at. I'm also very okay with it getting on my hair as well. That's just extra moisture to keep in the oils. And yes, I have decided to go back to grease because this works. Unless there is a reason why I really shouldn't, you want to leave in the comments, let me know. But I don't even know if I should say that, but I don't know, girl. Grease works for me. Until I find something else that works better, this is what I'll be using. And like I said, my hair stayed moisturized forever. So when I did it this down, that's how we're going to end this video off. I hope that you guys have found value, if not entertainment, education, or just a little moment with me. And I hope to see you in my next video. I don't know, I think my next video might be an old vlog. I'm thinking about starting a series, since y'all know I love to record in vlogs and stuff, but never edit them and put them up. So yeah. Oh yeah, I promised you this. So here's that length check. Let's see how long we got in. Yes, I am very proud of my 2 inches. I worked hard for it. I really didn't, but I'm happy because y'all know this is my last. I told y'all this is the last time I'm cutting my hair off, so I'm happy to see that one too. Okay, and hopefully by the end of 2025, I see a little 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, period. Okay, that's it for you know, I'm like a black mama who said we finna leave the function. I'm really leaving right now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all next time. And make sure y'all subscribe because we in here.